We're here with Alan Bruun, Associate Creative Director of Entertainment for Walt Disney Parks and Resorts, and we're here to talk about the new Magic, the Memories, and You Castle show. Now, Disney has used panoramic projectors in a limited fashion on the castle before, but this is taking it to a whole new level. What are we going to see tonight? What is going to make this so wow compared to anything that we've seen before?
Well, one of the things that we've that's really been important for us in doing this is to utilize the castle itself as the castle, not just as a projection surface to put other things on, but to make the castle transform, to turn it into different things. So you'll see at one point, you'll see the bricks in the castle do the wave. You'll see a turret take off for space. You'll see two other turrets spin. You'll see the castle transform into a toy version of itself, into a chalk drawing of itself. You'll see the castle go from day to night in a matter of seconds over and over again. And you'll see it turn into a vintage movie of itself. So we've worked a lot in making the castle really kind of the hero of the show, and to utilize it as a transformational backdrop for our guests' memories and for the photos of our guests' memories.
Now, this is going to show, in addition to the nighttime parade and the fireworks, this is an additional nighttime show.
That's right, yeah. We actually, on most nights, will be between the nighttime parade and Wishes. And on some nights, when we're open later, we'll actually do a second show after Wishes. And for that show, we will change out all of the photographs so that a different set of 500 from that day's memories will be brought into the show.
Now, you're going to be hand-selecting all of these photos. You'll have somebody back in the PhotoPass headquarters saying, this is good, this is not good, this we're using, and then you're going to fit them into the show. Now, are you going to have slots in the show? We're looking for happy here, we're looking for surprised here, and then you're just going to find photos that fit that? Is that how it's going to work?
Yeah, the show has a number of different themes, a number of different sections. There's a fun section, there's an adventure section, there's a heroic section, there's a family section. So we look for shots that match that kind of sensibility or match that kind of theme. And when we're selecting the photographs out, the folks will label those photographs so that the computer knows which section of the show to populate them in.
So you'll basically, as you're looking at the photos, you'll tag them all, and then the computer will find all the tags and just slot them in, and the software will do the rest.
Yeah, that's how I understand it, and I know as we go along and we make further discoveries about the kinds of shots we want, maybe in a very specific location here, we'll start fine-tuning even more. But right now, we've got through the work that DPI has done in finding us the kind of shots we're looking for, which are really, really authentic emotional moments, and then being able to label them so that they match the different parts of the show. It's quite a process.
All right. Now, I talked with Brad Baker about this a little bit back in October, so people are not going to be surprised by seeing themselves on the castle. Anybody who has been in a photo that might be shown on the castle will be signing a release. So if they don't want to be on the castle, they don't sign, they're not on the castle.
That's right. Everybody, when they have their photo taken, is informed that their photograph might be used as part of that show, and there are a number of different ways that they can opt out if they choose not to. So it's always with their permission.
Now, if somebody was looking to find a way to get themselves into the show, is there any kind of recommendation of, is it better to do it first thing in the morning when, you've got a lot of slots you've got to fill? Is it, you want to have, a particularly animated shot? Because I know there are some people out there who say, I want to do anything I can to be on the show. So
yeah, that's going to be something, it's going to be a dynamic that's going to be really, really interesting as we go along to see, how are our guests going to relate to DPI, and as they get to know the show, show? Are they going to be looking to see, how can I audition for the show? But really what we're looking for is our authentic moments, are those moments where, you can read the emotion in the face. What I've told the screeners is you've got to be able to read the emotion in the face in less than a second. So that as I look at a picture that's on the castle, I can look at that picture and I may not recognize the person, but I can look at it and go, I know what they're feeling, and I've felt the same thing, and that's part of my Magic Kingdom experience as much as it's part of theirs.
All right, and what's the one thing that you most want people to take away from this show?
Boy, that's interesting. I would say, I don't want anybody to concentrate on the technology or the difficulty of it. I want people to walk away going, that was beautiful and I loved it, and I never knew the castle could do that.
Great. Alan Bruun, thank you very much.
My pleasure.